A principled accountant refuses to participate in financial fraud, instead uncovering a larger embezzlement scheme. Her unwavering integrity, despite facing pressure and potential job loss, leads to professional recognition and promotion. The story illustrates how maintaining ethical standards in the face of adversity can lead to personal growth and unexpected rewards, emphasizing that true success is measured by character rather than material gain.
Hello, my friends. I am Mimi, and this is Inspiring Stories by Mimi. I hope you enjoy this story.
Evelyn glanced at her wristwatch for the third time in the past few minutes. It was nearly 9 a.m., and in her 20-year tenure at the same firm, she had never once been tardy. At 45, she had cultivated a reputation as the most dependable employee in the accounting division. As she briskly navigated the bustling city center, Evelyn contemplated her life's journey. While neither wealthy nor famous, she possessed something she deemed far more valuable: her principles. From a young age, her parents had instilled in her the importance of truthfulness, a lesson she applied rigorously in all facets of her existence. Evelyn couldn't help but recall instances when her principles had been put to the test. She remembered discovering a wallet brimming with cash on the pavement and ensuring its return to the rightful owner. Her acquaintances had labeled her naive, suggesting she should have kept the money, but Evelyn knew she couldn't have lived with the burden of guilt. Upon reaching her workplace, Evelyn greeted the security guard warmly. "Good morning, Mr. Thompson. How's your family faring?" The guard returned her smile. "Good morning, Ms. Evelyn. They're all well, thank the Lord. And you, always on time, aren't you?" Evelyn chuckled. "As always, Mr. Thompson. Have a splendid day." In the elevator, Evelyn encountered a colleague. "Hello, Evelyn. Ready for another day of figures and statements?" "Always." "Sarah. You know I'm passionate about my work," Evelyn responded enthusiastically. At her desk, Evelyn powered up her computer and began organizing her daily tasks. She was renowned for her precision with numbers and the accuracy of her reports. Her co-workers often jested that she could pinpoint a missing cent in a multi-million-dollar account. While working, Evelyn couldn't help but notice her supervisor, Robert, behaving oddly. He appeared anxious and fidgety, frequently glancing in her direction. Robert had never been particularly amiable towards Evelyn, often criticizing her strict adherence to protocols and procedures. Around 11 a.m., Robert approached Evelyn's desk. "Evelyn, I need to discuss something with you. Can you come to my office in 10 minutes?" Evelyn nodded, slightly surprised. "Certainly, sir. I'll be there." As she was about to head to Robert's office, her colleague David pulled her aside. "Evelyn, wait. I need to speak with you urgently." David seemed agitated and glanced around nervously. "You need to exit this meeting quickly. He's going to propose something terrible to you." Before David could elaborate further, Robert appeared in the hallway. "Evelyn, are you ready? Let's begin our meeting." With a pounding heart, Evelyn followed Robert to his office, casting one last concerned look at David. Upon entering, Evelyn immediately noticed a shift in Robert's demeanor. He was uncharacteristically polite, offering her coffee and inquiring about her weekend. This only intensified Evelyn's sense of unease. "Evelyn," Robert began, with a smile that didn't reach his eyes, "you've been an exemplary employee all these years. Your dedication and attention to detail are commendable." Evelyn thanked him politely but remained vigilant. Robert continued, his voice dropping to almost a whisper, "That's why I need your assistance with a delicate matter." He retrieved a folder from his drawer and placed it on the desk. "We have some adjustments that need to be made in our financial reports. Nothing major, just a few figures that need to be reallocated." Evelyn felt her stomach lurch. She knew exactly what Robert was proposing: fraud. "Sir," she began cautiously, "what exactly are you asking me to do?" Robert smiled nervously. "Oh, Evelyn, no need for such formality. I'm simply requesting your help to smooth out some numbers. In return, I can guarantee a substantial increase in your salary and even a promotion." Evelyn felt a wave of indignation rise within her. She thought about all the times she had been called foolish for doing what was right. She thought about her parents and the values they had instilled in her, she thought about the reputation she had built over the years. With a firm and clear voice, Evelyn replied, "I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot do that. I won't falsify any report or participate in any unlawful activity." Robert's smile vanished instantly. "Evelyn, I don't think you understand the opportunity I'm offering you. Think carefully. It's a chance to advance your career, to finally be recognized." Evelyn stood up, her determination evident in every word. "Sir, I fully comprehend what you're proposing, and my answer remains no. It takes many acts and proofs of integrity to build good character, but sometimes just one act is enough to destroy it. I'm not willing to compromise my principles for money or position." Robert's face flushed with anger. "You'll regret this, Evelyn. I was trying to help you, but I see you prefer to remain the same mediocre employee as always." Evelyn remained composed even in the face of the veiled threat. "Sir, if being honest and performing my job correctly makes me mediocre in your eyes, then I accept that label with pride." She exited Robert's office with her head held high. But inside she was trembling. She knew she had done the right thing, but she also knew the consequences could be severe. In the following weeks, Evelyn felt the pressure mounting. Robert began openly criticizing her work, assigning her impossible tasks and unrealistic deadlines. Some colleagues, fearing for their own jobs, started avoiding her. But Evelyn did not yield. She continued to perform her duties with the same dedication and precision as always. In moments of doubt, she recalled her father's words, "The truth always emerges, my dear. It may take time, but it surfaces." One day, while working on a particularly complex report, Evelyn noticed a strange discrepancy in the numbers. The more she investigated, the more irregularities she uncovered. With a mixture of shock and sadness, Evelyn realized she had discovered evidence of an embezzlement scheme within the company. She knew she needed to act, but also knew it could cost her job. After a sleepless night, Evelyn made her decision. The next morning, she gathered all the evidence she had collected and scheduled a meeting with the company's CEO. The meeting was long and tense. Evelyn presented her findings clearly and objectively, without directly accusing anyone. The CEO listened attentively, occasionally asking questions and taking notes. At the conclusion of the presentation, the CEO looked at Evelyn seriously. "Ms. Evelyn, I appreciate your honesty and courage in bringing this to my attention. I can assure you that this matter will be thoroughly investigated." In the following weeks, the company was in turmoil. External auditors were called in, and an internal investigation was initiated. Evelyn continued doing her job, ignoring the curious glances and whispers around her. Finally, after a month of investigation, the results were announced. Robert and 2 other executives were terminated for their involvement in the embezzlement scheme. The news spread quickly throughout the company, and suddenly Evelyn found herself in the spotlight. Her colleagues who had previously avoided her now congratulated her for her courage. Many came to apologize for doubting her. Evelyn accepted everything graciously but without fuss. To her, she had done nothing beyond her duty. A week later, Evelyn was summoned to the CEO's office. With her heart racing, she entered the room, not knowing what to expect. The CEO welcomed her with a warm smile. "Ms. Evelyn, please have a seat. Firstly, I'd like to thank you again for your integrity and dedication to the company. Your actions not only saved millions for the company but also helped us restore our reputation." Evelyn nodded, a little uncomfortable with the praise. "Sir, I just did what I believed was right." The CEO continued, "That is precisely why I'm here, Ms. Evelyn. We would like to offer you the position of Chief Financial Officer. We believe that your integrity and experience are exactly what we need to lead our financial department at this crucial moment." Evelyn was speechless for a moment, when she finally found her voice. She said, "Sir, I am honored by the offer, but I need to ask, this promotion isn't just a thank you for exposing the scheme, is it?" The CEO smiled. "No, Ms. Evelyn, this offer is based on your 20 years of exemplary service, your financial expertise, and above all, your unwavering character. We need someone like you to restore confidence in our company, both internally and with our clients and partners." With tears in her eyes, Evelyn accepted the offer. as she left the CEO's office, she was greeted with applause from her colleagues who had gathered to celebrate her promotion. That night, when she arrived home, Evelyn reflected on the events of the past few weeks. She thought about all the times her honesty had been questioned or ridiculed. She thought about the pressures she faced and the doubts she had. But above all, she thought of her parents' words, which echoed in her mind: "Character is like a tree and reputation like its shadow." The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. Evelyn smiled, knowing she had remained true to herself and her values. She had proven that integrity, even when tested, is always worthwhile in the end. The next morning, Evelyn woke up renewed, ready to face the challenges of her new position. She knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to lead by example, showing everyone that honesty and ethics can and should coexist with business success. As she entered the office on her first day as Chief Financial Officer, Evelyn was met with respect and admiration. She knew she had a great responsibility ahead, but she also knew she had the necessary tools to succeed: her experience, her dedication, and above all, her unwavering integrity. And so, Evelyn began a new chapter in her professional life, carrying with her the lessons she had learned and lived. True success is not measured only by titles or salaries, but by the strength of character and the ability to do the right thing, even when no one is watching.
If you enjoyed the story, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment with a number from 1 to 5 to let us know how much you liked the story. Also watch the video that is currently on your screen. See you soon.